Hi everyone, welcome to our very first Behind the Scenes Live, a new video series that's going to give you a glimpse into the daily life of the zoo, our animals, and the staff that cares for them. This morning we have a wonderful special guest, our own City of Pueblo Mayor, Gradisar. Mayor Gradisar, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. And Mayor Gradisar gave a wonderful State of the City address yesterday to tell us a little bit about what's going on. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what we see for the city in 2020?
Well, 2020 is going to be an exciting year for the city. One of the things I talked about yesterday is what we want to try to do in 2020 is get more tourists off I-25, spend more time in Pueblo. So we've made some additional funds available. I think the zoo is one of the organizations that attracts visitors from outside of Pueblo to Pueblo. So we're hopeful that this additional funding will allow you to get more and more visitors here to spend time in Pueblo.
Indeed.
It's going to be an exciting time for Pueblo this year.
Absolutely. And here at the zoo, we're so proud to be one of those organizations that attracts tourists here. And one of our main attractions is these red pandas. So if you're ready for it, I'd love to introduce you to our pandas and to Ashley Bowen. Ashley is our
good morning again.
Good morning.
Ashley is our general curator and head of conservation here at the Pueblo Zoo. She has been with us for almost 16 years. She has a bachelor's of science in zoology and participates in the wider zoo community as the stud bookkeeper for Swift Fox. But most importantly for this morning, she is a big fan of red pandas. They're her favorite animal. And so Ashley, take it away.
All right, so welcome everybody, welcome Mayor. This is Priya. She is our 1.5-year-old female panda. Back behind us we have Tusa, our male, but he's being kept busy by one of our keepers right now. So we're gonna go through a little training after she stops being adorable.
Yeah, she's a cutie. She's a cutie.
So some of the training that we do with her is simply to make care for her a little bit easier. It gives her the choice to participate in her care. So the keepers are actually training her to have her abdomen felt. We are hoping that she will have young at some point, and there is no pregnancy test for pandas, so this is an easy way to find out. She is not used to me doing that, so we are not going to do that with her today. But always the first step with training is targeting and stationing. So Priya, station. Oh, she found some more food.
Oh, she found some food, huh?
She got Priya. Well, while she's munching on the bamboo, a neat thing to note about these guys is, can you see how she's holding it?
Yes.
They hold it almost like we would. Like if they had a thumb. They don't have a thumb, but they have an outgrowth on their wrist bone that acts basically like a thumb.
So she can hold it with one hand?
Yes. So they're one of only 2 animals besides primates that have that, and the other is a giant panda. It's one of the few things they have in common.
So she's decided she wants to spend some time with her buddy now, huh?
Priya! Bree, you can see if she'll come back over for you. Okay. Otherwise, we'll do Tusa.
Tusa wants.
So there's
Tusa in the picture.
There's Tusa.
He's the male.
Yes.
And how old is he?
Oh, Bree, do you know off the top of your head?
8.
Yeah.
8?
No, 6.
6. I think he's 6. Priya, station. There we go. We'll try with her again. Priya, station. Good.
Oh. They like grapes?
Oh, they love grapes. That's their favorite. Target. Good. So I'm actually going to have you do the same thing. I'll have you target her. You just have to hold that so she can move over to it. Tell her to target. And
Target.
Then, good. And then you can grab a piece of produce and just hand it to her. She takes it very gentle. Perfect.
Oh, that's perfect, yeah.
So do you have any questions about them?
Where are they from?
They're from Asia. So actually, I'll take the target from you because she'll keep targeting, but you can go ahead and keep feeding her if you'd like.
Okay.
They're from Asia, Nepal, and a little bit of China, India, Myanmar is most of their range. But they're basically found at the mid-levels of the Himalayas.
Okay. And do they have more than one baby at a time, or?
They can actually have up to 4. 2 is the most common. But yeah, they can have up to 4.
Have we had any babies in the Pueblo Zoo?
We haven't. I have been waiting for 16 years for panda babies.
Oh, is that right? How long have we had them here? We've had them
here the whole time that I've been here.
Wow.
And I am bound and determined to have panda babies here at some point. So
Well, she does have a very gentle bite.
She does, yeah.
Do they allow you to pet them?
Well, that is some of the training that the keepers do with them, but there's a lot of trust building that goes on prior to that step, and that's why I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not their primary trainer or keeper.
Ah, okay.
Not anymore, so.
Okay, well, she sure is cute.
She is.
I'll bet she's attracts a lot of visitors to the zoo.
Yeah.
I like to think so.
Priya is actually one of the animals
Priya?
that guests can go behind the scenes and do exactly what you're doing
Oh,
right
is that
now.
right?
And in fact, to the tourism, about 80% of the people that come to meet Priya are coming from outside of Pueblo County.
Wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've had people as far away as New York, I think, come specifically for this behind the scenes.
So they eat bamboo.
Good.
Is that what they like
Yeah,
to
you
eat
can give
most, or they like?
Well, if given the choice, they're going to eat grapes and apples.
Okay.
But in the wild, their diet is about 80% bamboo. So we do feed it here daily. They also get what's called a leaf eater biscuit. And that, since we can't feed them bamboo to their heart's content, the biscuits take up some
So
of the
they're not
bulk.
carnivores.
Strictly speaking, they are.
Oh, they are.
They're
Okay.
omnivorous, which means they eat both plant and meat
Okay.
material. But on any given day, they're pretty strict herbivores. But they will occasionally go after some meat.
If she were to become pregnant, how would her diet change?
We would just feed her more. We wouldn't actually increase her diet until right as the cubs were born. But that's actually an indicator for us as we watch her weight. And if it increases by 1 kilogram during the months we're expecting, then we know to expect cubs.
Ready? Oh.
What about their status in the wild, Ashley?
So they are endangered, and one of the biggest problems is we don't actually know how many are left. They're very elusive in the wild, and it's hard to tell in here, but they camouflage very well in their natural surroundings.
Yeah.
There is a red moss that grows, so if you're looking at them from below, the bottom of their stomach looks like a shadow, and if you're looking at them straight on, they have the same like raccoon markings, so they look like their faces in shadowed in sunlight. So they're really hard to find.
And are they mostly active in the day or at night?
They're mostly at night. Their prime hours of activity are between 4 in the afternoon and 9 in the morning, which are the exact hours that we are closed.
Yeah, right.
That being said, these pandas here become very active when the keepers are around because they expect training. They enjoy participating in the training, and so they'll usually become more active.
And we're trying to train them to come to a certain place.
Yeah, so that they do the station so we can start the training. With a lot of the animals here, we do scale training, so they'll just walk onto a scale so we can get weights. Some we do crate training, so we train them to go into a crate, and we can take them to places like the vet center or to another exhibit if we're changing their home. Some of the animals, including...
That's your last one.
Yeah.
Do you want it now?
Including Tusa, who actually just got this yesterday, will take injections willingly. We work with some animals to do voluntary blood draws. We can pretty much work with these animals to have them participate fully in their care, and that's what we try to do.
So are they verbal at all? Do they bark? Do they...
They do vocalize
meow?
a little bit, and we're actually right at the beginning of breeding season, which is the one time of the year that they do vocalize. It's usually kind of like a chirp, although Tusa has proven to be a little louder than Priya. So they don't do it a lot, though.
Okay.
For viewers that also go on Reddit, there is a Reddit video of our two pandas vocalizing to each other in the morning.
Okay.
One of our red panda keepers is an avid Redditor, and so if you go on the subreddit for red pandas, you can find our two pandas with some frequency.
So they're obviously very cute, and I imagine a lot of visitors want to come in. And is this back behind the scenes available to some of the visitors to the zoo?
Yeah, every weekend we are doing behind the scenes tours, and then people can book their own private behind the scenes as well. So it's a wonderful experience, and I think we'll wrap it up, but definitely if you have further questions, put them in the comments below and we'll answer them throughout the day. Mayor Gradisar, thank you so much for being with us here for this first behind the scenes live video.
Well, it's been a pleasure being out here, and I encourage everybody to come out and visit the Pueblo Zoo. It's a fantastic amenity, and these are real cuties here.
Well, thank you so much. And definitely also comment down below where they're going to be doing these videos twice a month throughout the year. So let us know what animals you'd like to see behind the scenes live. Thanks, everybody.